YouTube, welcome back guys, what is going on? Let's jump across to the tactics screen. As you can see, we're starting off from where we left off in the Chelsea versus Liverpool match preview. But this obviously guys is full time. Liverpool won 2-1. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Firmino with the goals. Kante with a nice reply. God, that guy was like missing the whole practical match until he scored. And then from when he scored, it was just like this, oh my God, this siege of blue, attack after attack after attack. I didn't even know what was going on. Absolutely just crazy. I'm so glad we hung on for the 3 points. This is going to be a great season for us guys. I can smell it. So let's get into the teams. What you can see now on the tactics board, if you just want to have a look, is the teams that I left off from the preview. If you didn't watch the preview, jump back and watch the preview, or you can just continue from this video. So obviously Chelsea's side that they put out eventually was Azpilicueta, Christensen, Tomori, Emerson across the back, Kepa in goal, Kante, Jorginho and Kovacic. Midfield, Willian, Abraham and Mason Mount up top. The side that I thought Liverpool would probably go with was obviously the Robertson, just from hearing and stuff that maybe he had a little bit of a niggle going on. So I basically thought, yeah, James Milner will come in and deal with the problem. Anyway, other than that change, this was Klopp's side pretty much. Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Henderson, Henderson, was I going to say Henderson? Henderson in midfield, Milner, Van Dijk, Matip across the back with Trent right back, Adrian in goal, and then up top obviously the three musketeers, Mane, Firmino and Salah. That was the team. Robertson came in for James Milner, so we can just, you know, alter that right about now, as you can see. So let's talk about the Angry Birds, dropped from the squad that didn't make the squad. As you can see, there's no change from that. Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, Larouci and Kiana Jan Hoover. Also, Dejan Lovren has been dropped from the squad. I did tell you, if you watched the preview of the Napoli game, that he was only in the Napoli squad just because, and I was correct because he wasn't in the squad for this game. Injured are Alisson, Origi and Naby Keita. Although Naby Keita, I expect Naby Keita to probably participate in the match against the MK Dons. So I will have to remove him from the injury list. Origi quite possibly will make a return in that game as well. I expect to see a lot of maybe even the Angry Birds figure in that match. Maybe a Kiana Jan Hoover at right back, although I think Gomez probably play. Maybe even Harvey Elliott appearance or Larouci maybe at left back. I definitely think Larouci will come in, give Robertson a rest. Probably expect to see Dejan, and actually Dejan and Gomez will probably be centre backs for that game. And then probably Kiana Jan Hoover at right back, Larouci left back, and then obviously midfielders. But we're not here to talk about the MK Dons game. We're here to talk about Liverpool's fantastic victory over Chelsea. Well, it wasn't fantastic, it was a victory, but it wasn't fantastic by any sort. So the substitutions was Kelleher, Brewster, Shaqiri, Lallana, Chamberlain, Gomez and Milner. As you know, the starting lineup I've already said. So let's just run through each player and score for those players. Adrian made some fantastic saves. My God, this guy is really impressive. I mean, I knew he was a good shot stopper because, you know, sometimes at West Ham he was a bit of a boss. He's a really good goalkeeper. I'm literally sold on it. But I'm not surprised because our scouting system at the moment and who we go for is exceptional. I'm not even lying. It is exceptional. It's fantastic. The business we're doing, what we're paying, players we're picking out. Like, he's better. He's a better player than Mignolet. He's a better goalkeeper than Mignolet. And he's better on the pitch as well. Like, his kicking is getting better. His composure is getting better. You can see the confidence bouncing from the team into Adrian. It's fantastic. and I enjoy watching him. I'm confident, you know, the one-on-one save with Tammy Abraham. The offside, that was offside, but I think it was back post. Someone's Willian was coming in, or was it no, Alonso, and he saved it. What's that about? If that wasn't offside, that's a fantastic save. That's the Alisson level save. I read something on Twitter. Someone said to me about what was the exact thing he wrote? Right, so it goes something like this, guys. Someone tweeted, I'm not going to call out his tweet name, but it said, what makes Adrian's performances even more impressive is that our defence has been arse cheeks compared to the last season. And I replied with, well, that's interesting. Or it could have been Alisson that made our defence really what it was last season. And they liked my response. And that's really interesting, don't you think? It is interesting. Does this mean that VVD has dropped off a bit? Because at the moment, and I'll be brutally honest with you, those last 3-4 games, Motm, and I say 3-4 is because I can kind of remember him being a standout player. It's really hard to remember anything before the last 3-4 games. But if you was to go back and review, there could well be more possibilities that his performances are better than VVD's. He's really stood up, but VVD continues to get all the plaudits. Maybe we have a bit of a competition with those two now. You know, anything you can do, I can do too. You know, like, you know, Mane, Salah, you know, Trent and Robertson. You know, it's strange, isn't it? Like, each player getting different plaudits, and the opposite side or his opposer wants to do just as well. He wants some of the limelight too. And then Alisson and Adrian, it's happening with all of our players. It's very, very interesting. But on the whole, it's improving our performance as a team. Fantastic. But yeah, let's go. So for Adrian, made some wonderful saves. I'm gonna give him an 8. I think he made some great saves. VVD, I'm gonna give him a 7. I thought he was comfortable. He was good. He was just VVD. He was 7. Motm, I think Motm was better than VVD yesterday. There were some crucial headers that he won. Some second ball headers that he won from first ball. He was really, really, really good. I'm gonna give him Motm an 8. Trent Alexander-Arnold got the goal. A barrage of crossings coming in, some great link play, great down the wing, finding space. Was killing Alonso in behind. He was good. I'm going to give Trent an 8 as well. Robertson, I'm going to give Robertson probably a 7. Up and down. Reasonably solid. I do think a few of the last games he's dipped in form a little bit. No, maybe there's a lot surrounding his mind with the whole Twitter thing and the whole Scotland thing, and you know, it takes a tough cookie to come back in the Napoli incident. But yeah, he's well on his way to being back to where he was. Luckily, his little dip in form hasn't cost us anything really. So I'm going to give him a 7. Our midfielders, wow, Fabinho, excellent. I'm going to give Fabinho an 8. Jordan Henderson and Gini Wijnaldum, unsung heroes. These guys work so hard. The wall, this is what I call these guys. Literally, they are the wall. So I think Gini Wijnaldum, Henderson, I'm going to give them both a 7.5. I thought Fabinho was a standout, but those two did what they had to do as always. And then our front three, Salah was off the boil. He had 2 on target, he had a few shots that were going in, like kind of blocked or just kind of snuffled out last minute. There was one shot he had, and it just someone got a block on it, and I was like, that was going in. That was so going in. Mane didn't have a good game at all. Maybe it was just Aspilicueta just kind of, closed him down. There was rumours of a injury which led to Lallana coming on substitution. He didn't have a great game at all. Firmino got the goal, the winner. Firmino was pretty good. So back to Salah. I'm going to give Salah. He was in the game. He was a danger. He was a constant danger. So I think he deserves an 8, to be honest. If he was as dangerous as he had played and he scored like Firmino did, I probably would have got a 9 for Salah. But I think an 8's fair. Mane didn't really come to the party. Had some moments early on. In the first half was a better half for him. I'm gonna give Mane a 7. Firmino, I'm gonna give Firmino an 8. He was sporadic throughout the game. He was better in the first half. Got a goal. So, but he wasn't as busy as Salah or as much of a threat as Salah was. So I'm gonna give him an 8 as well. So those are my player ratings for this 11. The substitutions, guys. James Milner came on for Sadio Mane in the 71st minute. Joe Gomez came on for Mohamed Salah in the 2nd minute of the 90 of near full time, and then Adam Lallana came on for Sadio Mane in the 84th minute. Jordan Henderson came off. For Adam Lallana in the 84th minute. Yes, Joe Gomez for Mohamed Salah, and James Milner came on for Mane in the 71st minute. 71st minute. That's a telltale sign that something isn't quite right with Mane, because he never really comes off that early. But those were the substitutions. My predicted man of the match was Sadio Mane, as you can see, left of the screen. But yeah, and when the substitutes came on, Milner was good. Joe Gomez, for the 3 minutes that he was on, did what he had to do. And Adam Lallana did what he had to do. Let's make those changes quickly here, guys. So Adam Lallana came on for Sadio Mane. Joe Gomez came on, and the defense changed into something along these lines here. There was an extra man in there. Jordan Henderson came off. Salah came off. And so it was pretty much backs to the wall. It's pretty much how he was defending, like this. Basically trying to see out the rest of the game in a 5-3-1, 5-4 even type formation. So yes, guys, another 3 points. We probably can take a break. The first team will take a break against the MK Dons we have in the cup. We can rest some players. We can give some game time to the angry Redbirds, who are probably really angry by now. Or some of our substitutes. Gives a bit of time for Alisson to fully recover, Origi to recover, and Naby Keita to find a bit more form before our away trip to our home. Is it a home? I think it's away. I think we're away to Sheffield United. Away again to Sheffield United I think it's next Saturday evening kickoff. I think it's an evening, I'm not sure. It might even be a midday, 3 o'clock Saturday. It might even be a morning, an early kickoff. So yes, great goal from Trent Alexander-Arnold. What a blinder! Great free kick. That back heel from Mo. I mean, that if you back heel that too hard, it totally messes everything up, doesn't it? And if you don't do it enough, it totally messes. It had to be inch perfect, right? For the way it was struck by Trent. It literally was perfect. It looks easy. Oh yeah, he's just back heeled it. It looks easy, but I tell you guys, try it with your friends. Honestly, like, it has to be perfect. It really does. So great little touch from Mo. Like, everyone just kind of misses that. Nice little, very, yes. And then the Roberto Firmino. Well, Roberto Firmino, isn't it? Bobby Dazzler, as Drifty says. Bobby Dazzler. Hashtag Bobby Dazzler. Get that trending, guys. I'm definitely doing it. Kante goal, as I spoke about before the video started, superb. Love that guy to be in our team. I wonder how much it actually cost. I don't even think Chelsea would sell to us. And although I love Kante, I don't know if I'd want to pay the amount that Chelsea would ask for him. He's just signed a new 5-year contract as well. So yeah, that's going to be a little pricey. It's not really a Hazard situation here, you know. So, but I'm surprised he signed the 5-year contract, especially with, you know, the ups and downs going on at the club. But yes, guys, referee was good first half. He was good. I don't really know what happened to him in the second half. It seemed like he was just giving Chelsea decision after decision, booking us for time wasting. The Trent got a yellow card. Adrian was spoken to. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know, man. I think it unsettled our team a little bit. And let's talk about our performance overall. It was okay. First half was great, and the first 10 minutes of the second half was great. Looked like we was going to get a third. You know, I know Chelsea had the goal disallowed, which was a bit of a heartbreaking, but rules are rules, and it was offside. So I'm glad for VAR that happened, you know. It will even itself out over the course of a season, VAR, and how they benefit teams. You'll get some, you will lose some. So, yeah. But Chelsea can be proud of themselves. I don't know where they're gonna go. I mean, if they, I can see they're looking good, but they're only looking good because it's all new at the moment. Once the dust settles and Lampard has been there and people can kind of see his ideas, and if they're not working, players will show the disbelief in the manager because you've not got results. So that will be a telling time for Lampard. At the moment, it's, yeah, you can see what he's doing. He's trying to use, you know, some youth in there. It's doing alright. That's because the players are believing in it at the moment. The minute the players stop believing in it, then that will be a telling point. A bit like United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Like, in my opinion, like, they ain't believing in him, and they've lost to West Ham 2-0. They ain't got no belief in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So, as far as I'm concerned, Ole in, because he's messing up the whole team, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it, mate. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. I was freaked out. I was nervy. I was worried. I was sitting on the edge of my seat. I was crossing my fingers. I was banging my knees together. I was opening and closing my hands. I was nervous as hell when Chelsea were coming on strong in the final moments of the game. I'm glad we hung on. I don't get sometimes why we can be so immense at Anfield. Does the crowd really play a part, like boss the whole 90 minutes? Did the crowd really, the extra momentum, the extra strength? Maybe they do, you know, because we we don't even get. I don't even think we got out of like second gear yesterday or third gear. If it was measured on like a basis of 5 gears, I think yesterday we was in gear 3. Gear 5 was Barcelona game at Anfield last season. That was gear 5. Gear 3 was yesterday. So there's still a gear that we can go up in. And that gear would be basically like dominate first half. Just be in control, comfortable. I felt like we was giving away so much opportunities and chances. We was playing high again, a bit higher up. Players trying to get in behind. It felt a bit like the Norwich game, weirdly. Had opportunities. Abraham's one-on-one should have scored. I think that was at 0-0 as well, wasn't it? But yes, we get away with it. Want to beat City's record of wins. I love to beat that, just to get, bit of bragging rights. All good. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of the scorers right. Oh no, I got Firmino right, Salah no, and Mane no, because it was Trent and Firmino that scored. But I got Firmino right. The score, I think I said 3-0 or 3-1. Obviously, the score was 2-1, so wrong again. But yes, we move on. So guys, I've been the Red Mist at LFC Ninja. We will see you soon. Let's do this.